ครับสวัสดีครับท่านผู้ชมทุกท่านนะครับวันนี้พบกับผมครูเดไรเดอร์อีกแล้วนะครับวันนี้ก็มาประเดิมเกมแรกนะครับเมื่อกี้ไลฟ์สดไปแล้วมันกระตุกกระตักนิดหน่อยนะครับมันทำให้คลิปมันยาวมากเกินไปผมก็เลยหลุดบ้างเด้งบ้างอะไรบ้างก็ไม่รู้นะครับผมพยายามแก้ไขปัญหาอยู่นะครับเดี๋ยวตอนนี้ก็มาเริ่มกันเลยนะครับเอาใหม่ครับเริ่มใหม่ครับมาดูว่าผมจะสามารถพาทีมชาติโปรตุเกสนั้นขึ้นไประดับฟุตบอลโลกนะครับได้แชมป์ฟุตบอลโลกหรือไม่นะครับมารับชมกันสดๆเลยนะครับเป็นการจำลองผ่านโปรแกรมFC ผ่านเกมนะครับ FC26 นะครับแบบสดๆเลยเกมแรกประเดิมพบกับอุซเบกิสถานนะครับผมก็มีความคาดหวังว่าอยากจะให้ทีมชาติโปรตุเกสนั้นขึ้นไปเป็นแชมป์ฟุตบอลโลกในปีนี้นะครับบ้างเชื่อว่าหลายๆท่านก็คงมีความคาดหวังเช่นเดียวกันนะครับโอเคครับเคารพธงชาติกันนิดๆหน่อยๆนะครับผมเขาอาจจะไม่ได้ตัดมาเป็นตัวเต็มนะครับเอามาสั้นๆนะครับทั้งโปรตุเกสแล้วก็อุซเบกิสถานไปครับลุยกันต่อครับท่านใดชื่นชอบก็อย่าลืมกดไลค์กด Subscribe ให้กับช่องกับครูเดียไรเดอร์ด้วยนะครับกำลังรับชมคลิปอยู่ก็สามารถกดไลค์มาได้นะครับผมโอเคครับทีมชาติโปรตุเกสก็จะมีตัวหลักๆอยู่หลายตัวนะครับเมื่อกี้บรูโน่หลักๆก็คริสเตียโนโรนัลโดเป็นกัปตันทีมนะครับเวนโดซินวาลาฟาเลอาเนเวสวิตินยาเฟอร์นันโดโบโนเฟอร์นันเดสนะครับทีมชาติโปรตุเกสวันนี้มาดวลแข่งกับอุซเบกิสถานนะครับเป็นรอบแบ่งกลุ่มก็ต้องไขว้ไปเจอทุกคนในสายก่อนที่จะดูคะแนนที่ดีที่สุดเพื่อที่จะเข้ารอบนะครับอุซเบกิสถานนะครับก็อยู่ในกลุ่มเดียวกันกับกลุ่มของโปรตุเกสก็คือกลุ่ม K นะครับเริ่มต้นเกมขึ้นมาแล้วนะครับผมท่านใดอยากจะโดเนทนะครับเดี๋ยวผมแปะลิงก์โดเนทไว้ให้นะครับที่ด้านล่างใต้คลิปนะครับมันจะมีลิงก์สำหรับกดเข้าไปโดเนทนะครับท่านสามารถไปสแกน QR Code ที่นั่นได้เลยนะครับเป็นลิงก์โดเนทนะครับสำหรับสนับสนุนช่องอีกช่องทางหนึ่งนะครับ
challenge. Joao Cancelo on to Mensch. Rafael Leao. Ferreira. Here's Ronaldo. Oh, good idea. And beyond the last defender, offside. Weight on that pass. The cross is on. It's a good-looking pass. Interception to snuff out the danger. Bruno Fernandes. On the ball, Rafael Leao. Ferreira. Fernandes. Rafael Leao. This looks interesting. so very talented and capable of running the show. Interested to know what you think we might see from him today.
Well, he's a good technician, clever mover and a decent athlete. But it's his power when shooting that makes him a top-class player. He's so dangerous.
โอเคครับผมก็กำลังดุเดือดเลยนะครับในตอนนี้
Silva. Now with Neves. Ronaldo. Now with Vitinha. Dias. Considerable momentum, courtesy of Ronaldo. But what can he produce from here? Went in strongly, decisively. Just looking to keep the shape, it seems. That's a lovely ball. Moving the ball nicely, but can they forge ahead? Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. Room to roam. Dangerous ball. Well, the keeper wasn't fooled by it at all, in actual fact. Pereira. Here's Ronaldo. Bruno Fernandes. Mensch. Fernandes. One slick pass after another.
Well, they're certainly hard to dispossess, aren't they?
Tremendous vision. Who can he pick out? Just trying to keep their opponents on their toes with the passing game. Oh, and a goal from Cristiano Ronaldo. Cometh the hour. Cometh Ronaldo.
Well, as you can see, his movement is really good, which then makes the finish look easy. That's a decent goal, that's for sure.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? And a good-looking pass. Silva. And Portugal showing good width. Could pick out a teammate. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. And they keep it moving. Having to shoot. Well, not a million miles away from the equaliser.
Well, he couldn't quite get it on target, but at least they're making chances now.
Rafael Leao. Bernardo Silva. It's with Joao Cancelo. Teamwork and passing in evidence.
Now, where's the penetration?
And the pass, a good one. Delivered by Bernardo Silva here. Well, nothing for them to worry about in the end. Good defending. Ronaldo. And defensive play to be applauded. Eldor Shomurodov. Quick thinking to win it back. Joao Neves. Vitinha. Bruno Fernandes has it. Ferreira. Fernandes. Nench. Timely intervention. There will be 1 minute added on at the end. Ferreira. Oh, nice ball over the top. Vitor Ferreira. Well, they kept their shape defensively. Job done for now. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. Cristiano Ronaldo was a big part of the build-up to this one, and he hasn't disappointed, Stuart.
Well, I thought he had a effective first half. Not only did he get the goal that gave them the lead, but his general play was really good. He was a constant threat, and I'm sure we'll see more of him in the second half.
Second half underway then. Portugal have the lead, but it's a long way from being settled. Neves. Bruno Fernandes. Inacio. On the ball, Ruben Dias. Vitor Ferreira. Bernardo Silva. On to Vitinha. Really well played pass.
Yeah, lovely technique with that pass.
Neves. And it's teed up for Ronaldo. And a good take under duress there. Now, who can he play it to? Could be an opportunity here. No degree of difficulty at all for the keeper. Joao Cancelo. Clever defending. Theme emerging of wasted possession. Played into the box. Well, defensive resilience there. Now, options are plenty. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Now the quick counter-attack could be on. Joao Cancelo. Could cross it in here. Opportunity. And really didn't miss by much, did he?
Yeah, on another day, that flies into the back of the net.
No, they need to get tighter. Well, plenty of green space to run into. And easily intercepted. There was the chance they could get caught out on the break here. Decent position. them in their tracks. Vitor Ferreira. Bruno Fernandes has it. 20 minutes to go in this one. Beautiful pass. Vitor Ferreira. Inacio. Decent looking ball. Almost found its target, but cutting it out in the end. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Nicely played. Superbly read and executed. Cristiano Ronaldo. And teammates around him. This could square the game, but the keeper has his say. And how important could that be in the grand scheme of things?
Well, that was a big chance, and really he should have taken that. But let's give credit to the goalkeeper. It's a decent save.
And over comes the corner. Timed it pretty well. Decent contact, but not the required direction. Fernandes. Lovely weight. But how well he did to cut that one out. That's a lovely ball. Towards Bernardo Silva. Well, pretty straightforward for the keeper, you've got to say. Decent idea. It's with Joao Cancelo. Bernardo Silva doing everything possible to keep possession. Trying to tee it up. Now with Mensch. Joao Cancelo. Opportunity. Oh, a magnificent challenge.
Superb defending, wasn't it?
And the chance slips away. Danger building. Bruno Fernandes has it. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Well, the electronic board showing one additional minute. Muradov. And the final whistle here, a real sense of feel-good in the Portuguese camp on the back of this victory, Stuart.
It was a tight game. Both sides had their moments and chances, but overall they just about shaded it. A well-earned victory.
Well, there's a reason why we're highlighting Cristiano Ronaldo. He's been very creative out there, Stuart.
Yeah, good performance and a really critical goal to give them the lead. They just couldn't cope with his movement today.
here's the equation. A win in this game and a favourable result elsewhere will see them reach the knockout stages. Stay with us on EA TV. And there we have it. The first half is underway. This is what they'll be facing today.
Well, it's a 4-5-1, but with three of the midfield players giving close support to the centre forward, and the other two sitting deeper. Also watch out for the fullbacks getting forward at every opportunity. They do like to get crosses into the box.
And defensive play to be applauded.
Well, no way through there.
Neves. Davinson Sanchez. Mojica. Well, as we've already made note of, here is the scenario for the visitors on this occasion. Can they secure their place in the knockout stages?
Yeah, forget other results. Just perform well and get the 3 points. That has to be their approach here.
Oh, goodness me, he's hit the post. Well, it did look promising for a bit.
Well, what a start to the game that would have been. They certainly can't come closer than that.
Yes, so near indeed, but now they've got to concentrate on keeping their defensive shape. Rios. Well, let's get more details on the injury situation from our pitchside reporter, Jeff Shreves.
He landed really awkwardly on his shoulder there and is in some discomfort. He's a tough cookie. I think he'll stay out there.
Cheers, Jeff. Well, showing good patience. This for the lead. And expertly snuffing out the danger.
Well, showing his class there. He gets his angles absolutely spot on.
And deciding to go short with this one. Behind for another corner. Can they cash in? And over it comes. Inacio. Sloppy there, Bernardo Silva. Might be onto something. Ferreira. Oh, good run, this. Now, what can he do with it? And tidily played. Nicely cut out.
Well, I have to say, that was a good piece of defending there.
Ferreira. João Neves. Can they deliver here? Good visualisation and execution. And the goalkeeper taking charge. Well, both sides encountering difficulties keeping possession. Munoz. Good wing play. Options in the centre. Decent position. And wonderful defending there.
Oh, he's shown great awareness there.
Cristiano Ronaldo. On the ball, Rafael Leao. quick thinking there. Good angle for the cross. John Arias. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. Taking care of business defensively here. Intercepting it intelligently. Arias. And he has options available. Just the tackle that was needed. Quite happy to sit deep, but that can have its risks.
They've obviously decided to sit deep and just defend their box here.
Well, it's all about passing as they try to hit the front. Well, that's how to shield the ball and control it. Nuno Mendes. That's a good pass. And the pass in behind the defence. Quick thinking from the keeper. It's going to be a throw-in for Portugal here.
Well, there you have it. In terms of possession, there's not much. It really has been a hard-fought battle so far. One of these teams needs to start taking a risk or two.
Yes, a stalemate so far. Will it continue? Ferreira. Bruno Fernandes has it. Rafael Leao. Oh, danger here. On to Vitinha. Oh, surely! Well, a touch too heavy there. And there it is, the half-time whistle. Well, quite frankly, it's been a struggle for Cristiano Ronaldo, not having anything like the impact we would expect from a player of his calibre, Stuart.
Well, he can't get on the ball in those key areas, can he? I just think he needs to work a bit harder to find his space.
Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. And all the way through to the keeper.
Well, the idea was right, not the skill level.
And in the right position to read it. And possession secured, keeper's ball. João Neves. Here's Ronaldo. Silva. João Cancelo. Portugal pushing forward with options available. Well, that ball looks promising. The threat could be there. Now counter-attacking possibilities. Can they forge ahead? Just the clearance that was needed. Now possibilities in the centre. Diaz. Can they open them up? Mensch. Inacio. Neves. 20 minutes to go then. Mensch. Now a decent position. This might get them in front. They were very patient, but they no longer have the ball. Sitting deep here, that's their intention. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, great vision. You saw the situation developing. Had no interest in losing possession. Luis Diaz. Ditta. And Diaz has it. And a lot to like about this attack. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Luis Diaz. Now with Lerma. And nicely over the top. Can he play it in? Jefferson Lerma. Well, this could really help the cause. Well read to put an end to that attack. Plenty of support here. Rios. And Diaz has it. Showing a great defensive instinct. And into the last 15 minutes of action. Joao Cancelo. Neves. It's with Joao Cancelo. Ruben Dias. Rafael Leao. On to Vitinha. And Portugal moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Well, it came to nothing in the end. Luis Diaz. And Portugal will get the throw in. And time for the change now. Joao Cancelo. On the ball, Ruben Dias. On to Mensch. On the attack, is there to be late excitement? Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Mojica. Rios. Luis Diaz. The delivery. Well, the keeper had to intervene under a bit of pressure. Rafael Leao. Inacio. On the ball, Rafael Leao. Fernandes. And Cristiano Ronaldo waiting. Well, just couldn't quite control the header, and a disappointing effort in the end. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. Mojica. Rios. There will be 1 minute added on at the end. Well, here they are on the attack. Can they go on and win the game? This went slightly awry for them there. And that is that. The full-time whistle here, and nothing to separate the two sides at all over 90 minutes. It finishes 0-0. Stuart, your take?
Well, Derek, I was expecting more from both teams. You certainly can't criticise the effort, but there was a real lack of creativity and goal. Neither side did enough to win the game.
Still, there is work to do if a knockout stage place is to be theirs. Will they do the job tonight? It's live next on EA TV. And the referee's whistle indicates the beginning of this match. Here's how it looks for Portugal. Bruno Fernandes plays alongside Vitor Ferreira in central midfield, and leading the line today is Cristiano Ronaldo. A look at the opposition starting lineup today.
Well, the two wide players are great in 1v1 situations, and their movement is also very good. But it's the midfield three that will need to control the flow of the game.
Showing good defensive judgment. Now options are plenty. And alleviating the pressure. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Well, it really is a cliffhanger in terms of whether or not they'll make it through to the round of 16.
Yeah, get a draw today and they're through. But they have to get their tactics absolutely right. They don't want to sit too deep.
Ronaldo feeds it. Could it be? And a goal right off the bat. No wonder they're jumping for joy.
Well, here it is again. The pass behind the defence is absolutely perfect, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Theo Bongonda. Showing a good reading of the game. Kakuta. Really nice looking pass. Excellent vision. This looks interesting. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. Rafael Leao. Minge. Bruno Fernandes has it. Beautiful pass. Nicely cut out.
Yeah, that really did stop the move in its tracks.
Neves. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Using his strength to shield the ball. Theo Bongonda. Fine work from Portugal to win back possession. Bruno Fernandes. Here's Ronaldo. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Minge. Good run, very much in control of the situation. And a relatively straightforward save for the keeper. Not a successful intervention, winning the ball back.
Read it really well.
And Portugal moving the ball with purpose. Good weight on that pass. Who can he pick out? Oh, fantastic save! That header had pace. Pressing like that will help the cause. And a goal! Cause for celebrations again. 2 in front.
Well, this replay shows just how good Ronaldo is when he runs with the ball. And I have to say, the finish from Ronaldo is just brilliant. He's such a good technician. It's a wonderful goal.
So 2-0 now. Masuaku. Bongonda with it. And Portugal regaining possession. Might lead to a chance. Oh, they were in a decent position too.
No chance of getting through on that occasion, was there?
Now, who can he play it to? A good and fair challenge. Fernandes. Wissa has it. In a decent position. Now he must play with a cross. A fine block. Well, if only he'd been able to stay onside.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Stay onside, and that could have been a really big chance.
plenty of support here. And reading it absolutely superbly. Well, there is going to be stoppage time, but only the 1 minute. And with that, the first half draws to a close. Well, there's a reason why we're highlighting Cristiano Ronaldo. He's been very creative out there, Stuart.
Well, he's certainly tested the keeper. His creativity has been excellent, and of course he took his goal well.
And the ball rolling again after what was a dizzying first 45 from Portugal, you've got to say. Can they match that performance in this half? Joao Cancelo. On to Silva. Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. Kakuta. Very effective pass. Can he score? Oh, commanding goalkeeping. Who can they pick out? Well, a time for composure on the ball. Minge. Now with Neves. Might be onto something with that ball.
Yeah, what a good ball that was.
Ronaldo at the ready. Fairly easy for the referee to spot that deflection. So now a throw in. Time for a change then. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Oh, that's splendid play. Oh, crucial interception. Now, maybe room here for the counter-attack. And it's whipped in early. Well, that clearance was of the no-nonsense variety. And a throw-in now. Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. Not the greatest of throw-ins.
No need to give the ball away like that.
Rafael Leao. Here's Ronaldo. Portugal looking dangerous. Ronaldo. And a goal! He's doubled his total for the day in superb scoring form.
Well, as you can see again, Fernandes plays a perfectly weighted pass beyond the defenders, and Ronaldo's shot is then hit with such power. He's a top-class player when he gets into those areas.
So back in action, it's been all Portugal so far. You sense there could be extra punishment in store. Yohan Wissa. Now with Kayembe. They couldn't quite muster a real threat. Huge block.
Well, you won't see too many better blocks than that.
Silva. On to Neves. Gonzalo Inacio. Distributing it well. Bernardo Silva. Well, not long to go, and given that they're winning, they know full well they have their ticket in hand for the knockout stages.
Well, they've played well today, haven't they? It's been a tough group, but they've certainly delivered when it mattered most.
A good vision there. Neves. One slick pass after another. Portugal have possession once more. Ferreira. And you don't want to lose possession there. But he's certainly not alone. Kayembe. Oh, good idea. Chance to finish. And getting in the way of that superb defensive play.
That really was an important bit of play.
Bruno Fernandes. On to Vitinha. And with the advantage, no reason why you shouldn't play keep ball. Cross work out for them, but it wasn't quite as good as it looked when it was played over. Rafael Leao. Joao Cancelo. Neves. Now with Vitinha. Bruno Fernandes. Now with Mensch. And Ronaldo prepared to fire. Just lost the momentum.
They won the ball at just the right time there.
Well, what can they do to stop him running at them? Good looking cross. And he's clear as lines. Well, they've decided to make a change. Driven in the corner. Goalkeeper's ball, it was always going to be that way. Fernandes. Electing to cross into the centre. And coolly done in the end. Well, adding up all the stoppages, we will have 2 extra minutes. A very effective play in possession. Wonderfully weighted pass. And holds on to it confidently. And the referee says that will do it. It is a win for Portugal, just what they were hoping for. Your overall assessment?
What a good performance that was. They did most things right, and their attacking play was inventive and had a real cutting edge. That was a really dominant display from them today.
Well, no getting away from it. The real catalyst for his side tonight, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, I have to say, that was impressive. Not just his goals, but his all-round play. He was excellent.
This is the kind of occasion we all relish as football fans. Non-stop hype all week long, and now for the action. And the referee gets this game going. Every reason to believe this should be a cracker. Here's how it looks for Portugal. Bruno Fernandes plays alongside Vitor Ferreira in central midfield, and the starting role in attack is handed to Cristiano Ronaldo. A lot of forward thrust here from Ronaldo. Now what can he do from this excellent position? And that's very intelligent play to win back possession. Silva. On to Vitinha. Mensch. Now with Silva. Ferreira. Nuno Mensch. Nice weight on the pass. Oh, superb tackle. Could still be dangerous. And as a play it goes, throw in coming up here. Vitor Ferreira. On to Neves. Oh, what a top-notch pass. Bernardo Silva. Attractive build-up.
You do feel they get a chance soon, the way they're playing.
Can he play it in? Danger building. Well, it's a textbook example of dynamic passing. Interesting pass. Mensch. Now with Vitinha. A truly magnificent start. An early goal in the game. Just what they were hoping to produce.
Well, here you can see it again. He's gone for placement over power, and it's a brilliant finish.
So underway again here, 1-0 the score. Well, that one has promise. Take it away. Joao Cancelo. Now with Vitinha. It's a promising move from Portugal. Ferreira. That's a good-looking ball. Thoughtful play and good anticipation.
Read it really well.
Waterman. Barcenas. Can they square the game? But then the one that goes astray. Rafael Leao. Here's Ronaldo. Deserves credit for winning the ball back. Able to create room here. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Now opening things up. Now with Neves. Could be dangerous. stopped them in their tracks. Sitting deep here, that's their intention.
I'm not sure these are the right tactics. They're going to have to defend really well in their box.
Now a decent position, genuine chance. A goal! That's two for him today. They simply can't stop him. No wonder he's celebrating.
Well, here we can see it again, and it's all about the pace of the passing. One touch, slick movement, and then it's a pretty tidy finish too. Hits it hard, he hits it low, and it just makes it difficult for the keeper. A really nice goal.
So underway again, and a 2-0 advantage here. Michael Murillo. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. Rafael Leao. On to Neves. On the ball, Rafael Leao. And Portugal struggling to keep the ball. Murillo. Adalberto Carrasquilla. Decides to shoot. Well, it smacks into the gloves of the goalkeeper. Bruno Fernandes. On the ball, Rafael Leao. Well, the scoreline means they can focus on keeping possession.
Yeah, it's all going right for them here.
Vitor Ferreira. Fine build-up play. Oh, that's splendid play. Here's Ronaldo. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. And he has options available. Oh, it's a superb challenge. Very timely. Confident attacking play. And they took care of the situation defensively. Rafael Leao. Nice looking move this. Oh, halting the attack just like that. And the decision is one of offside here. If you're wondering about stoppage time, 1 minute to be added on. Adalberto Carrasquilla. And there it is, the half-time whistle. Well, we're picking him out for a reason. He's having a tremendous game in attack, Stuart.
Well, what can I say? He's been absolutely outstanding. He's been a continual threat when he's had the ball, that's for sure.
Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. for power over placement, but not the desired result. Fernandes. Neves. Now with Silva. And with the advantage, no reason why you shouldn't play keep ball. Ferreira. And the defenders know they need to get tighter. Bruno Fernandes. Can they chisel open the defence? But then the one that goes astray. Well, this could really help the cause. But the crossing needs to be a bit better than that. Bruno Fernandes. Ferreira. Joao Cancelo. On to Vitinha. Neves. Oh, magnificent passing.
Well, they move the ball so well, don't they?
Impressive build-up. Oh, big opportunity. On the cusp of making it a hat-trick here.
Well, his finishing has been so good today, so that was a chance for the hat-trick, but I'm sure he'll get another one before too long.
Barcenas. Well, the threat could be there. Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. But he can't keep that effort on target, and a goal kick it'll be. Neves. Fernandes. It's a weighted pass. Cristiano Ronaldo. Their turn to try to keep it. Big chance. And a goal to seal the hat-trick. A masterclass in finishing. Just can't stop him today.
Well, just watch this again. A change of pace, a change of direction, and a decent finish. That's a very good goal.
On with the action then, and it's looking rather like a matter of how many for Portugal. Godoy. Not made it look routine, but read it well. Bruno Fernandes. Now with Mensch. That can be so difficult to play against a confident passing team when you're trailing. Now a decent position. Maybe dangerous here. Vitinha. And it's fallen for Ronaldo. Oh, and it goes! And that is simply vivacious on the volley. Take a bow, take several bows. The degree of difficulty was high, but you wouldn't know it. What a skill to possess. Absolutely marvellous.
Well, that is a brilliant strike. Just look at the connection he makes. That's how to hit a ball. It's a magnificent goal.
And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. Godoy. Well, nicely cut out. Nuno Mendes. Now with Neves. Mendes. On to Vitinha. João Neves. João Cancelo. Showing good situational awareness. Barcenas. Now Gutierrez. Godoy. Joel Barcenas. And here's Aníbal Godoy. Barcenas. Intelligent ball. Will it go in? Well, plenty of power there, but in fairness, should have made the keeper work. Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. Now with Mendes. Oh, that's a clever ball. Real chance. And this will be a penalty. Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. And this might mean job done. And the spot kick is converted as coolly as you like.
Yeah, waits for the keeper to move and then dinks it down the middle. Great shot.
So the match has restarted, but you do feel that is that. Ronaldo. Gonzalo Inacio. João Neves. Well, there's a really stylish piece of running. That's a nice looking ball. And problem solved for now. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. Nuno Mendes. Now with Vitinha. Murillo. Deserves credit for winning the ball back. Fernandes. There's the final whistle. The home fans are jubilant. They are going through.
Well, what a good attacking display that was. The passing, movement and creativity were of the highest quality. They'll certainly be confident going into the next round.
No two ways about it. He really has brought his influence to bear on the proceedings.
Well, he was on fire today, not just with his finishing, but also his general play. That was a top-class hat-trick.
Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week and we're just moments away from kickoff time. Stay tuned for the live action. So, underway, and we expect intensity, passion and a few goals for good measure. And here's how Bosnia and Herzegovina will line up.
Well, on paper, it looks a rigid 4-4-2, but watch out for the rotation of the wide players and the forward runs from the central midfield players. They could be a handful today.
And a free kick here. Here's how it looks for Portugal. Nuno Mendes plays with João Cancelo in the fullback positions, and the starting role in attack is handed to Cristiano Ronaldo. João Cancelo. Bernardo Silva distributing intelligently. Opportunity in the air for them.
He did so well to stop that, didn't he?
And with that, the attack fizzles out. Can he find the right pass? Oh, moving it nicely. Safely away.
Yeah, that certainly cleared the danger, didn't it?
Vitor Ferreira. On to Neves. Well, you know, wherever he's gone in his long career, Edin Dzeko has always been a prolific goal scorer. What do you expect to see from him today?
What a performance it was for him last time out. Those 3 goals were absolutely outstanding. But it was his general performance that I admired, and I'm sure we're going to see a lot more of him today.
Well, Portugal with the ball again. Cristiano Ronaldo. Bruno Fernandes has it. A really good pass. Well, a passing sequence that's easy on the eye.
They certainly know how to kick the ball, don't they?
And the lead beckons! Oh, the crossbar is still reverberating. This looks interesting. Can they do it? Ronaldo! There is the goal to open the scoring. Who can say they don't deserve to be in front?
first of all, where's the defending? They're all over the place. But give him some credit. That's a good finish. Great composure.
Back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Bruno Fernandes. Now with Mensch. Ferreira. Bruno Fernandes has it. Now to win it back. Burnic. Nihad Mujakic. And snuffing out the danger. Vitor Ferreira. Joao Cancelo. Now with Vitinha. Passing it accurately. Top-class defending. Once more in possession of the ball. Ferreira. Oh, nice ball over the top. Well, that attack collapsed completely.
Well, no way through there.
Plenty of support here. Pressure exerted, but he keeps the ball. Maybe dangerous here. And there the move ends for now. Well, perhaps they can counter from here. Well, allowing them to come onto them. Not afraid of that. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Mujakic. Bruno Fernandes has it. Vitor Ferreira moving it forward. Fernandes.